So as always, this message is paid for by the blood of Christ. And I just want to read a little bit from the book of Daniel, chapter 11. And before I go in on that, I want to point out something that we all know. Well, a lot of us saw it and a lot of us heard about it. And that was the debate, the presidential debate. Now, what I don't want, hey, how you doing today? Now, what I don't want to do is I don't want us to think that, because the Bible say, Jesus said in the Bible that when the devil lies, he's speaking his native language. That's all he do is lie. So he's always trying to trick you. He always wants to twist things. He always wants to make you think something is not the way it is, or make you think something is the way it's not. And he's not gonna make it obvious. He not gonna try to show you that you're gonna fall in a hole. He the type that's gonna cover the grass, dig the hole, cover the grass up, make it look all like grass and make it look all normal, and then you step on it and you fall in. That's his type of tricks. He don't just come out in front of you and say, "Hey, here's my trap right here." It's not what he do. But on the debate, and this is not political. Don't get me wrong. This is not political. I want to make sure you understand this is not political. I'm using the debate as an example of something I want to show you in the Bible. Now, in the debate, we saw what Trump did. Trump said, when they asked him to denounce the white supremacy, Trump said, basically told the white supremacists to stand back and stand by. Now, I used to be in the military. I know what it means when somebody say stand by. Okay, that means be ready. So that's what he told the white supremacists. Now, this was the whole debate right there, because that was the hugest, the biggest part of the debate. That was the most shocking part of the debate. That was something that shocked the world. So I'm pretty sure. I can't say for sure whether Trump gonna lose or win, but I would think either he lost a lot of supporters. But anyway, this is what I want to point out to y'all. This right here, Daniel chapter 11. All right, now you see chapter 30. See verse 32. Now you see the sentence above verse 32. Talk about the abomination of desolation. That's what the Antichrist is referred to as the abomination of desolation. That's what Daniel calls him. Now, 32 says, those who do wickedly against the covenant, talking about the covenant with God, those who do wickedly against the covenant, he shall corrupt with flattery. But the people who know their God shall be strong and carry out great exploits. Now we go down to 37. He shall regard neither the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God. He shall exalt himself above them all. Now, you see how I say the God of his fathers, that God is capital? And then when it says the God and regard any God, that's a lowercase God, like just some regular man-made God. You see the one right above it, it's capital. So it say he not gonna regard God. He not gonna regard any type of God, and he's gonna exalt himself above them all. That's the Antichrist. Now, what the Antichrist gonna do is the ones who are not with the covenant of God. God came and God made a covenant with Abraham. He made a covenant with Moses. He made a covenant with David, all for the tribes of Israel. Jesus said he came to establish a new covenant, but this is before Jesus' time. This is Daniel. Now, God's covenant was always some kind of agreement with Israel. Y'all do this right by me, I'm gonna do right by y'all. Whatever. We told Abraham, by your faith, I'm your kid, your kids, your generation, your people are gonna number the they're gonna be like the stars in the sky, like the sand on the sea. He made many covenants with Israel. But anyway, it says that the Antichrist, the abomination of desolation, what he's going to do is he's going to he's going to win over those ones with flattery who go against the covenant. So if you understand what that's saying, say those who do wickedly. Those who do wickedly against the covenant, he shall corrupt with flattery. But the people who know their God shall be strong and carry out great exploits. So that means the ones who are against God, the ones who don't believe on God, the ones who are against God, who don't believe in God's covenant, who don't believe in this book, who don't believe what this Bible say, those people he is going to corrupt with flattery. That means the Antichrist, the one who is coming, he's not going to show you who he is like Trump showed us on television. That's the point I'm trying to make. See how Trump showed us who he is by telling us that he supports white supremacists? You see how Biden showed us who he is by saying, hey, you should vote for me just because you're black. You know, like as if, oh, that's all you have to offer me. It's just the fact that I'm black. So I should just vote for you because I'm black. You know how hard it is being black? You know all the stuff we go through being black? But this is why I should vote for you, because I'm black. You got nothing else to give me, huh? And he think we too stupid to understand that. But the Antichrist, the one that's coming, the evil one, he not going to present himself like that. He going to come in a fashion where he's going to make himself be loved by everybody. He going to come out and say all these wonderful things and make everybody so happy and make everybody think, oh, this man should rule the world. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to exalt himself above all. And he's going to take over the world. So the message today is, look, Trump exposed himself to us. Biden has exposed himself to us. Remember that someone is coming who is not going to expose himself. Them the ones we really need to watch out for is the one who comes in with all this smooth talking, making everything sound good. Because right now, a lot of people hate Trump. A lot more people hate him than who hated him before. And because he told the truth. Because he told the truth. I'm glad you showed me who you is. He been giving us signs, but the ones we need to beware are the ones who don't show us who they are. That one who's coming. But don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to tell you to vote for anybody because I'm not planning on voting for anybody. And I've been saying that there. Before this debate came, I've been saying I wasn't gonna vote for neither one of these guys. And all the debate did was confirm it for me. But I don't plan on voting for either one of them. I'm like Samuel. In the book of Samuel was like, look, we already got a king. I already got a king. That's all the president is the king of America. And I already have a king. So I'm not voting for anybody. But you go out and do whatever you feel you need to do. I don't believe it's a sin to vote if you want to go out there and vote. But I'm not going to do it. God allowed them to have a king. So it's cool. Do you. But I'm just saying where I stand from biblically. But I also want to point out this right quick. Again, 37. I remember what I showed you at the top. Look at 32. Look right above 32. Abomination of desolation. In the beginning of the Bible, God says an abomination is two men laying together. You look at 37. He shall regard neither the God of his fathers nor the desire of women. So he's going to be an abomination and he's not going to want no women. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. The Antichrist is more than likely going to be gay. More than likely he's going to be gay. That's why you got this big, strong LGBTQ movement going on right now that's been blowing up and still getting bigger and bigger. Because it's going to be a gateway for him. It's this world is slowly warping to the way where it's going to be fit to hand it over to somebody who's evil. So yeah, he's gonna be gay. That's what I believe, based on what this word say. And also, I'm gonna point this out. If you read in this chapter, Daniel, it talks about kings of the north, kings of the south. He's gonna be the king of the north, and I believe that means North America. He's gonna be fighting against the king of the south. I believe that means South Korea. Now, can't nobody tell you exactly what it means, because Daniel saw these visions. And if you look right here, in the next chapter, 12, you go all the way down, 8, Daniel says, although I heard, I did not understand. Then I said, my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And if you look at 9, it say, and he said, go your way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the end of time. till the time of the end. So Daniel didn't even know what it meant. And when he didn't know what it meant, he asked God, what did it mean? And God told him, look, it's not for you to know right now. It's sealed up to the end of time. So can't no preacher tell you what this stuff means. Can't no preacher tell you exactly what this stuff means. So that's all I got for y'all, man. I just want to drop some knowledge and let y'all know, beware the one who's coming. Be thankful that we got presidents right now and vice presidents and these people up here clowning and showing us who they is, because the one that's coming with the flatteries, watch out for that kind. Love y'all. Be blessed.